Whenever you look out at the waves, everything seems so calm and majestically beautiful, right? But let me tell you, some seriously creepy stuff is happening underneath all those waves. And in today's video, we'll share some scary facts about the ocean that will totally change the way you see it forever. Do you think space is the only home to all the black holes? Think again, because lurking beneath those crystal blue waters are some of the craziest formations on the planet, ocean sinkholes. These things make black holes look tiny. I'm talking massive holes that drop hundreds of meters straight down into complete darkness. And we have no idea what mysterious things might be down there. Naturally, divers just can't resist exploring these creepy abyssal chasms. Some people have gone down into the darkness and never returned. Makes you wonder, what secrets are hidden in the inky depths? Whatever's down there must want to stay hidden. So yeah, the sinkholes look cool, but they can also be straight up terrifying. Next, get ready to hear about some seriously creepy creatures living in the darkest depths of the ocean. I'm talking monsters straight out of your worst nightmares. First up, we have the massive, colossal squid. These things have eyes the size of basketballs. Can you imagine making eye contact with that in the pitch black water? And then there's the goblin shark, with its jaws that extend out like a snake's, rows of jagged teeth, gray, ghostly skin. My eyes hurt from that scary design. Then there's its cousin, the frilled shark. You'd think it was fake if you saw a picture, but nope, it's 100% real, and it has super creepy teeth. And don't even get me started on the box jellyfish and its millions of microscopic poisonous stingers. It has enough toxins to kill 30 grown adults, and there's no known cure for it. You already know hurricanes can wreak some major damage on land, but did you know they actually form right over the ocean? That's right, the ocean is basically where hurricanes get their start. The warm water is like fuel for these massive storms, helping them gain power and strength as they swirl around over the waves. And man, when they eventually hit shorelines, they can hit hard. In 2017, Hurricanes Harvey, Irma, Jose, and Maria caused some serious destruction. Over 100 people died from injuries caused by these storms. Scary to think all that chaos begins brewing right in the ocean. No wonder solar flares and space weather don't bother us as much. Our atmosphere can block most of that stuff, but nothing can stop a hurricane once it builds up enough power in the deep blue. Did you guys know just how unforgiving the ocean depths can be? It can literally crush you to death. We're talking serious pressure and heat that can straight up crush you or melt your skin off. Crazy, right? Most divers can only handle going about a maximum of 130 feet down before the pressure gets so intense it can make your lungs implode. And it gets even crazier in deep underwater. There are hydrothermal vents spewing boiling water that can hit over 700 degrees Fahrenheit. That's hot enough to literally melt human flesh off your bones. Just imagine dipping your hand in. There'd be nothing left. Rogue waves are 100% real out in the ocean. These are random freak waves that come out of nowhere, way higher than anything around them. The National Ocean Service says rogue waves are more than twice as tall as other waves in the area. Crazy, right? And that's what makes them so scary. One minute, it's just normal waves, and the next, a massive wall of water appears from some random direction. No wonder these things have wiped out so many boats and ships throughout history. Even the most experienced sailors can't predict or prepare for a rogue wave. If one hits your vessel directly, it can easily capsize you or cause catastrophic damage that sinks the whole thing. Just the thought of a massive wave appearing out of nowhere sends shivers down my spine. Can you believe just how many ships have gone down in the ocean over the years? The ocean floor is basically one huge graveyard. They say there are around 3 million shipwrecks lying on the bottom as we speak. Yes, you heard that right. 3 million? That's a crazy number. And every single one has such an epic yet terrifying story of what went down. It's eerie to think about when you're swimming, thinking of tranquility below, but the truth is far more unsettling. You never know what ancient ship you might be swimming over, or what secrets from history are trapped within its rusty hull, forever concealed beneath the surface. The ocean claims so many vessels, and it's no wonder the deepest parts have become humanity's largest boneyard. Makes me want to stay on dry land rather than risk the same fate. Can you believe we know more about outer space than our own oceans? Like, while we've had people living in space for months at a time, James Cameron is one of only 2 people ever to make it all the way down to the bottom of the Mariana Trench. That's crazy when you think about how many astronauts have been to space. And get this, his little submarine could only handle a few hours down there before having to bolt back up. We're talking about the deepest point on the whole planet, and that's all the time we've spent exploring it. No wonder we've had tragedies like the 2023 Titan submersible. Our oceans are this massive, unexplored world right on our doorstep, and we still barely know what's lurking in the darkest depths. Next, you'd better get ready for something super creepy. So a few years back, scientists were listening under the ocean and recorded this crazy sound they called the bloop. Basically, it was this ultra-loud, low-frequency noise coming from the deepest part of the ocean. At first, they thought maybe it was icebergs breaking up or something, but even they had no idea what actually made the sound. To this day, no one can explain where the bloop came from. How insane is that? Just knowing some mystery monster or creature down there is capable of making noises so loud we can hear it from miles away. Let's now talk about the notorious Bermuda Triangle. Basically, this chaotic 500,000 square mile patch of ocean that's infamous for ships and planes mysteriously vanishing without a trace. Legend says once you enter the triangle, you probably won't make it out alive. And it seems like that might be true based on some of the crazy disappearances that have happened there. Like the entire USS Cyclops, this massive Navy ship carrying over 300 crew members and 10,000 tons of cargo. One day, it was there. The next, it was like vanished from the face of the earth. They never even got an SOS out. And get this, it's been a whole century since then, and no one has found any trace of the shipwreck. It's quite crazy to think we've explored more of space and know exactly where all our spaceships are, but we still have no clue what happened to so many vessels in the Bermuda Triangle. Alright guys, last but not least, have you heard about the ultimate natural disaster that could wipe us all out? I'm talking about tsunamis. These tidal waves have caused over 250,000 deaths worldwide in the last few decades. And they can happen anytime due to earthquakes, volcanoes, and even asteroids hitting the ocean with enough force. Normally, tsunamis are only a few feet high, but that's enough to sweep a few cities away. Can you imagine a wall of water, hundreds of feet tall, crashing towards the shore at hundreds of miles an hour? There'd be no outrunning that. Scientists have even said that an asteroid creating a massive tsunami could spell the end for all of us. The real scary part is they can happen anywhere with barely any warning. Definitely makes me think twice about living near the coast. So let us know in the comments which of these scary ocean facts surprised you the most. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Also, press the bell icon for instant notifications so that you never miss a video from Factastic Trivia.